Hi guys, so early this morning God showed me something around like 4 o'clock ish this morning, and he let me know I got up and I prayed, and he let me know that they are going through it. So like I said in yesterday's video, when he says they, he's talking about more than one person. I don't feel like he's only talking about those that have done rituals and witchcraft on you and all of that stuff. I feel like he's talking about also those that may have hurt you, rejected you, and done you wrong. He basically said they're going through it, okay? But I will say this, when I got up and prayed, when I got back on the bed, he was showing me something relating to like rituals and stuff being done, and he literally was saying something about they were trying to block people, right? And then he said they are going through it. So literally what I want to tell you guys, there's a difference, okay? Although you may feel drained, you may feel tired, you may feel like the attempts that the arrows they shoot towards you, you can feel the attempts, and it may feel like it's working sometimes. But I want to let you guys know something, like I've said plenty of times, the battle behind the scenes is a lot worse, okay? And even though you may feel sleepy and tired, you got to fight through it, because at the end of the day, it's not hitting you the way they want it to hit you. It's not hitting you full force because the Lord is blocking it. The attempts are for training purposes. Like feeling the attempts is for training purposes. Do you see what I'm saying? But I want to tell you something. So there's a difference between two things. Imagine you are the person that's doing the rituals. You are the person that's sacrificing these animals. You are the person that's trying to block the other person, okay? Imagine your own ritual hitting you. Imagine it hitting you, and you don't pray to the Lord, you don't fast, okay? You don't have a relationship with the Lord. You get what I'm saying? Because if you have a relationship with the Lord, you wouldn't be doing that. Do you see what I'm saying? You would, if you really had a prayer life, you wouldn't be doing that. Do you see what I mean? So like I said, there's a difference between people who speak the Lord out their mouth, and then the Lord is far from their heart, and they do this type of stuff behind the scenes. Imagine you are the person that's doing this stuff, and it's the own work that you're doing towards someone else is actually hitting you. That means it's going to hit you to the full extent. Do you get what I'm saying? Compared to someone who's actually worshiping the Lord, who has a relationship with the Lord, who's anointed, and who doesn't do no harm to nobody, right? That's not going to hit them to the full extent, right? So I want to tell you guys something. Although you may feel tired, although you may feel drained sometimes, the person that is doing this stuff to you, they have it 10 times harder than you, because they don't have the Lord covering them. They don't have the Lord fighting their battles behind the scenes. Do you see what I'm saying? They have to figure out how to break their own ritual when it hits them back. You get it? They have to figure out how to break their own ritual when it hits them back. Compared to you, you don't have to break anything. All you have to do is you don't have to do anything to break it. All you got to do is pray and fast, and all you have to do, and the Lord is going to fight for you automatically. Okay? So they're going through it 10 times worse. And what he was also saying is they can't seem to understand. It's like there's confusion, because they can't seem to understand how, no matter what they've done, they've tried everything. It's not affecting you the way they want it to affect you. Okay, it's not hitting you the way they want it to hit you. And it's kind of puzzling them. But what they don't understand is you are anointed. And when you try to mess with an anointed one, God is fighting for the anointed one. Do you get what I'm saying? There's no way you can try to block an anointed one's purpose or harm an anointed one, take an anointed one out, and you think God is not going to cover that person. God is covering that person. And the fact that they're confused means that, like I said in the past, there may have been attempts on other people and it may have worked, but when it came to you, it's not working. That means that you're anointed. God is 100% covering you. But I'm letting you know right now, another confirmation, whatever they've done to you, they are the ones going through it now. If they blocked your finances, their finances are suffering now. They've tried to block your marriage, their marriage is suffering, or their relationships are suffering, okay? Like, they're going through it. This is your confirmation. Do not rejoice in any type of wrath that God has placed upon people, because God does not want us to rejoice. In other words, just like pray. Just pray for them. And when I say pray for them, people sometimes feel like, why do I have to pray for them when they hurt me? When I say pray for them, you have to understand there's a difference. Listen, when you pray for your enemy, it's not that you're praying that God does not teach them a lesson and discipline them so they can learn. No, because we have to be disciplined too. We may not do what they're doing, but we get disciplined in other areas, right? And we learn from our mistakes, right? it's not that you're praying that God doesn't discipline them. You're actually, what you're praying for is you're actually praying for their soul. You're actually praying that they will turn a new leaf over. You're actually praying that they will give their life to God. That's what you're praying for. Do you see what I'm saying? You're praying that their soul can be saved. It's not that it's not that you don't want them to go through consequence. We all want people to learn so they can leave us alone. Because remember, it's either you or them. And if they don't learn from their consequences, they may not leave you alone. So of course they would have to learn, right? But you just want there to be some sort of, some sort of wisdom gained through it. You want them to learn something out of it and to, have a testimony out of it, basically, right? So just pray for that. But yes, your confirmation, they are going through it. And I don't feel like it's only the people that are doing this stuff to you guys. I honestly feel like, because yesterday's message was they failed to replace you and God said they want you back. I feel like it's overall. Like, I feel like a lot of people are going through it. People that may have hurt you. If they rejected you, I feel like they may be going through rejection. If they used you, they may be being used. You know what I mean? If they wish bad on you, it may be that bad that they wished on you may be hitting their life. Like, I feel like it's overall. Okay, so this is your confirmation. I love you guys. On to the next message. Bye.